So today we've got Winter Wingback 2. This is going to take a hopeful left back, obviously can't be a centre back, into a better role. We've got allow a left back to find their superior winter form and become a reliable wingback for your squad. So if you're looking for coins, head to the description of the video, have a look at U7, click go to site and you'll be transported straight to the coin page for FC25. There is plenty of mounts and we know full well that U7 are the cheapest, safest, reliablest coins that you can get out there. Once selected your product, click buy and you'll also be given a newcomer an extra bonus per time. Then obviously head over to the discount, type in JT11 for your discount code and you'll be able to get that lovely 6% off every single time. And there is also massive creators that are on screen that are also affiliated with U7 Buy. And if that's not enough to convince you, there is lots of different reviews that you can go on Trustpilot and have a look for yourselves. Safe, reliable and fast. So if you are playing in the wingback sort of role, this could be an evolution for yourself. We obviously need a max of 85, 93 max pace. Left back is the position they should be. They cannot play centre back. 8 play styles, 1 role plus. We're going to have 3 different levels for it. It is actually free, which is nice. The max on the pace is going to be 90. Shooting 77 is fair enough. Passing is going to be a max up to 83. And dribbling up to 84. And also the same for the defending. We have play free, win 2. Play 4, win 2, play 4, win 3 with 1 goal or less. And we are going to get the long ball pass as a play style as well as jockey. We get the wingback plus, a weak foot up to 4. And that is about it really. We get a bit of dribbling, bit of physicality, nothing too crazy. So if we was to go, for instance, with a Mendy, we got 89, 79, 79, 81, 85, 90, 83, 84, 84, 85 with the 4-star weak foot as well, which I believe he was already a 5-star in. Yeah, he's already a 5-star, so it makes no difference. If we was to look then, somebody at a bit low rated, say look at DeMarco. We got 80, 84, 83, 78, 81, goes up to 87, 84, 84, 84, 85. So a solid upgrade to be fair. It's most definitely going to give at least a solid base stat. We got 88, 85, 445. Decent upgrade for Cucurella. Obviously, it's no playstyle plus. And if we go back far enough, what's the actual upgrade that we've got? So we got 82, takes it up to 86, which the first one is going to be to an 86 as well. So it might actually be a little bit more than that. So let's go have a look and have a look at Footbin to see what the difference is then. So we have got the Evolution Wingback. It's going to be a 7 overall to an 86. So you are looking at a 79 and above to get to the max rating for the overall. 4 shooting, 7 dribbling, 7 physicality, 8 on defending passing, 7 on the pace, as well as then the extra stuff that we already talked about. I doubt we've got popular, but in terms of this then, so we get the Wingback plus. Realistically, you're looking at a very good formation of kind of a good amount of pace. I think it could go to both, to be honest. I think even if you play fullback, like personally myself, I don't really play wingback that much. I play a lot of fullback plus if I can get away with it, because I like the defenders to just stay defended. I have wingers that do all that job. It's a very basic 4-4-2. So even with this, you're still getting a nice upgrade for everybody, to be honest. You're getting a solid kind of win, even if, say, we go with someone like Robertson. We look at the Wingback Plus, the upgrade that you're getting, you're obviously getting 7, 4, 1, 5, 3 and 7, even on an 85. You could potentially then go again with the Sentinel, add that little bit extra, and then he turns into, you've got 7, 4, 1, 5, 4 and 9. Adding that little bit more to him, which is always nice. You could obviously go ahead and whack that on a centre mid with the Sentinel and all them upgrades, but it's definitely a way to go that you could go with this one. I don't think we'll have populars for a while, but looking at kind of your favourite left backs, I think Ferland Mendy will always be there. The Cucurella, definitely for an inform, is not a bad card whatsoever. You then throw in, let's have a look actually, with Cucurella, obviously if you was to go with the wing back, he goes up to the 86, and then you could go with the Sentinel on top. Does that get much of an upgrade? So you've got 13, 8, 5, 4, 7, 11. If then we was to take off one, you have then got Yeah, 13,85469. So it does give you at least a solid upgrade there in general. If you wanted to just add that little extra one to him, you're mainly getting one more on the defending, three more on the physical. It's a solid upgrade to make him even better. You go and then whack an anchor on him as well. 92, 90, 92. You could go with a shadow and make him 96 pace. It's most definitely a favourable kind of upgrade for the card. And if you haven't got a Playstyle Plus already, then that could come in the future anyway as well. But I think in terms of what we're looking at, because we will wait for the popular players to come out in a second, but Robertson has got an upgrade, so I'd probably keep him off the list. Kukurea, not a bad card. I don't think he doesn't have anything else in him. Furlan Mendy is always going to be a fan favourite of an Evo, is my Evo at the moment, so could be the one I'd go for this. You've then got... You could potentially look at like Nuno Tavares, you could look at Robinson. Beasley seems to be quite a popular one as well if you've got him from a hero pack. But in terms of names, I'd probably not say. Camavinga could be a shout, to be fair. I think if... the problem with that is you're going up to the 86, whereas you could go with a couple more upgrades. Like if we went into this and then went with the artist, it makes him solid, but you could potentially go with the 83 and go like Sentinel. Oh no, I suppose it'd still only be a double upgrade. Could be one for Camavinga then. I think Camavinga could get a great shout from it as well. If then we carry on, you've got the likes of Alphonso Davies, Nuno Mendes will always be a shout in this, Undogi if you really wanted to go as well. You could also, with this, go with the other way around as well. So you could go with... Is it max 80? Oh, it would be max 85. So you could only go one. So what you could do with the Undogi one, for instance, say if you've got both Sentinels still, you could go Sentinel, you could then go Wingback, and then you could also go Sentinel again if you've got all of them, giving him the biggest upgrade you possibly could. I don't know if that's the most efficient, because obviously there's maxes and everything in terms of the upgrade anyway. I don't know, what is the max for the Sentinel? 85 and 87. So he might have already hit that. So if that's the case, you could do one or the other, but that's going to be a fan favourite to say the least. Then after that, Alphonso Davies has got to be into the shout as well. I'd probably say, judging from left backs, they're going to be your ones really you could go for, other than your team in general. So like Estepina, going to be a nice upgrade you can go with, just because I know he's got obviously this version, but if you wanted to go with just an upgrade as well instead, you've got the 86, you throw a Sentinel on him as well, which to be fair, oh no, it would be the upgrade as well. So you could go like that. It's a good upgrade if you're not necessarily going for this version. Now, obviously, this one's coming in relatively cheap, but it's if you're wanting to evolve him rather than go with the Globetrotters. So it's always a nice one to look at. We will wait, like I say, for the populars just to see if there's any I've forgotten. I know the Brighton left back, Balde, is always a great shout as well, just because they're lower rated, but then also has a solid amount of pace as well. You could go for that as the upgrade, and Sentinel would definitely work its magic in that one. I wonder with Balde, Matteson as well is always a nice one. Balde's got a good base stat as well with him, because you could go Sentinel, you could then go, Artist, Wingback, and then Sentinel again. And you're looking at a pretty solid left-back upgrade just from that. The links that you can make across the board is very nice from him. Like, he's coming in at an 88 rated left-back there. You could easily go with the anchor, 95, 91, 88. You're looking at a 92 left-back just from some free evolutions if you've still got them. So plenty of different links you can make. Like I say, we will wait for the populars to see where they're coming, and we can kind of make our judgments from there. But as they're not coming out as of yet, I don't even think it's been updated at the moment. I would say they're going to be, other than the kind of players that maybe have the extra links from silvers and bronzes, they're going to be your main set really. You could find a few more with obviously some of the special cards, but I'd even say then, you'd have to be having that as a specific reason. Like when we look at kind of like a Wanderson, a solid card across the board, but realistically, there's not going to be many people doing them as the upgrade unless there is physically nobody else to do. The upgrade itself is going to be decent for him, but 2, 3 and 4s are not necessarily going to be well worth its while, in my opinion, in comparison to building a Furlan Mendy, who's always going to be number 1 on the list, a 4-star, 5-star. He's going to always be a fan favourite, whereas the Robertson's going to be great for the Liverpool squad if you didn't do the upgrade already. Cameron Vinger's always great, but has many different forms that you can put him in. Jordi Alba, if you wanted to go with Inter Miami, if you're starting to build their Evo team up, I can imagine it'll be quite a nice one as well. Also with the Nuno Mendes for PSG, Undogi for Prem, Cucurella is in form. Even then throwing down, I think Davies actually has got better pace. I think that's why he's not here, because he's got 95 pace on the stat, so he actually can't even get this upgrade as of yet, so that's going to be one unfortunately thrown out the pan really. But left backs are very standard. There's not many that will really stand out at this point, but let me know who you're going to do, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Peace.